Guys, my name is Julie. I'm sure most of you know me. We're going to give it a couple more minutes for other people to come in. We still have a couple minutes to allow people to come in. The meetings have already started going down. We'll get started. Can you hear me? Good. We're going to have Anna will go, and then Kaz, Carrie, and then James. If you have any questions, guides will ask if there are any questions. Mediums have been blending for quite a while now. So after their guides speak, each of the guides will take it up to 3 questions. If you have any questions, you can put it in the chat and I'll ask them for you. A couple of mediums from our class may ask their own, but just feel free. Okay. I'm going to spotlight the mediums, and we're glad you came to support them.
Aho! Greetings, my friends. I recognize many of you today. Yes, it is beautiful to see so many faces, so many open hearts and hungry souls. Yes. So many dedicated students. It is beautiful for us to see in the spirit world, yes. But today my heart is a bit heavy, as you have in your world so much going on right now. Is quite a volatile time, and so I wish to speak to you about this. It is so beautiful to see here in this room how many of you come from everywhere across the world, and you can come together with unity and such love for each other and love for the spirit world. Yes. And if only it could be so everywhere. But it is not, and so as seekers, as students of mediumship, as those on a spiritual journey, as are we all, yes, it is of the utmost importance, my friends, to be able to separate oneself from these worldly worries, for they will only bring you down, and there is nothing really that you can do about any of it. What you can do, though, always, is to focus on your spiritual path and keep your eyes forward. Keep yourself surrounded by the spirit world and so beautifully and deeply guided that you will always hear the voice of your spirit team. For each individual has choice, the freedom of choice, the free will. And from moment to moment, from day to day, from one step to the next, you have the choice as to whether to choose with which you choose to engage, whether you engage with the lower faculties or whether you rise and engage with the higher faculties that are beyond the mind, you see. You can fall deep into negative emotion. Yes, this is easy to do, and it is much harder to remain conscious and to live with integrity and honor and morality. Yes, for how you live, my friends, is driven by your thoughts, by your words, but most of all by your thoughts and your abilities to receive divine guidance that is always available to you. Yes, yes. It is easy to fall into the trap of the mind and think that one can figure everything out by themselves, but this is rarely effective. For your greatest power, my dear friends, comes from the unity, your connection with Great Spirit, with the spirit world, and with each other, where you must connect heart to heart. Yes. Not so much mind to mind, for minds scatter in many directions. Minds are not unified, but hearts know. The heart knows. The heart knows the path if you only follow. Too easily the mind can interfere. And this can be a good thing, but it can be also a bad thing. Yes. To allow the mind to run away is indeed not a good thing, you see. But it is easy to fall into these things when one is not being completely and totally focused and united with the spirit guide and their spirit world, and all of the collective guidance that is available to you, my friends. I wish for you to understand the power that you have within yourselves. It is limitless, my dear friends. You may think you are but a limited being, but you are a fractal. You are a holographic. You are part of Great Spirit. And because of this, you have enormous power, and that includes the power to choose your thoughts and to choose your choices and where you choose to put your energy and your focus and attention is of the utmost importance. And so, my dear friends, as the world explodes around you, I would caution you to rise above, stay at a higher perspective, observe what you see happening below and around you, but do not participate, do not engage in these things, for they too shall pass, my friends. Do not fear, above all, do not fear, and do not forget your own power, for all you need to do is go within, for all of the power is within you, deep within you, that you can access at any time. You see, my friends, it is all at your fingertips. You not need to fear anything. You not need to engage in anything. You not need to let your mind stray to any negative places, for that does not feed the soul and it does not lead the heart. Allow your heart to lead you. Allow love to flow from you to each and every one of your brothers and sisters, regardless of their faith, of their creed, of how they look, of what they think, of their skin color, or any of these superficial things which are not at all important. What is important is the connection, the heart, and the ability to love and to spread the love as far and wide as possible so that it can become like a blanket over all of the darkness and bring light into the world. All of you are lights, and I would encourage you to allow your lights to shine brightly, my friends, for you are the illuminators on this planet today, yes. Thank you, my friends, for listening to my words today. I would like to invite you to ask any questions you may have at this time.
Anybody want to ask any questions? You can put it in the chat if you like. Claire. Claire, you can actually speak it. I'll unmute you. Okay, never mind. You're unmuted. Go ahead.
Thank you so much for your message, for your words. I would like to ask, how can we tell what our purpose is in this life, our spiritual purpose, and can we have more than one in one lifetime?
Oh, yes, my dear lady. Is a very good question you ask, yes. Of course, it is possible to have multiple purposes in life. For example, one could be a parent, and that would be their primary purpose for a period of time while the children are growing, and once they are ready to leave the home, then a new phase of life comes, and also a new purpose with it. It is important always to be open to new purposes with the different phases of life. These are the most obvious, yes? But also it is important to allow multiple purposes at the same time, at certain times of the life, when there is enough time for these pursuits to be fully explored in ways that will be fulfilling for the individual and also for those whom they benefit. Yes? Yes, and how do you know what the purpose is? That is a great question. But my dear lady, I must tell you the answer is so simple. For it is that which brings you joy. For the joy is what feeds the heart, is what feeds the spirit, you see, my friend. It will make the soul expand. And when one is expanded in such a way, one has greater connection with the spirit world and is better able to be guided. And in so doing, one gets to experience the joy of their pursuit while also being deeply connected to the spirit world and being deeply guided on their journey. My dear lady, have I answered your question?
You have. Thank you very much indeed.
You are most welcome.
Are there any more questions? Martin?
Yes, I just wanted clarification, if I may. Been told several times by other mediums that to mix the healing world and the mediumship world, I shouldn't do it. I always seem to find myself doing it anyway. Can you clarify on that for me, please?
Ah, yes, yes. Martin, you are always advanced in your questions. My friend, as a medium, you can bring so much healing to the sitter, yes. You can bring forth great wisdom. You can great spiritual guidance. You can bring philosophical words. You can bring deep wisdom of the ancestors. And indeed, you can bring the ancestors themselves through evidential mediumship. Yes, you can. And so, my friend, this is a very important use of mediumship. It is greatly important. It is more difficult, yes, but it is this blend that brings the highest levels of healing to those whom sit before you, my friend. I hope my answer has been helpful to you.
Thank you so much for those beautiful words. God bless you.
You are most welcome.
Are there any more questions? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, my friends. I bid you peace.
Ah, good evening, my friends. It is wonderful to be before you all this evening, linking into all your beautiful lights and your beautiful energy that you send to the sitting mediums to help within this demonstration of spiritual work this evening. Yes, indeed, my friends, this is a wondrous time for the spirit world as we rejoice when we step forward to speak to you, dear, beautiful people down on your earthly plane. We see around this circle that there is much interest upon the spiritual path within each and every one of you. And we see that you are all at various different levels. Yes, we do. Excuse me, I am stepping in. Yes, you see, because we wish to speak to you about development and about not comparing yourselves to one another. For when you compare yourselves to someone else that is working, have you stopped to ponder that you yourself have a completely different energy setup to the other person that is working? Do you realize that their guides are completely different to who you are working with too? So you have to learn to take your journey within. You have to learn to understand the energy that you are connecting with. Yes, my friends. That is the most important part of this work as you start upon your spiritual path. To understand the energy that you are connecting in with and to understand your own energy. For you must only work with an open heart and an open mind, in love and in light. There is no room for negativity upon this path. It is a path of enlightenment. So why would there be negativity? There is no negativity at all. Not from us in the spirit world. For we evolve up here too, yes, we do evolve. But we are in unison with one another. There is no right or wrong way to come through and speak to you. We are individual too as your guides. Yes. So, thinking about the spiritual path, my friends, do not compare. It is your journey to understand the ins and outs of how you are working. Ask the questions to your guides. Do not ask other opinions, for everyone will carry their own opinion, will they not? And this is where the confusion is caused upon your path. You have to follow your path with discernment, my friends. You have to realize, yes, mistakes can be made along the way, you see. But this is why you have these circles and these classroom times, is it not? For what do? You learn by your mistakes. You learn what is right for you and what is not right for you. You will learn what is right for your guide and what is not right for your guide. And when you come together in the essence of this pure bliss and understanding, you have built a beautiful relationship up with your guides. And then, and only then, my dear ones, does your journey really begin. For when you have built this essence between yourself and your spiritual team, then we can start to show you the wonders that come around from the spiritual realms. And we can speak many, many truths upon many matters. But, my friends, know this, that as spiritual guides, we do not know the answer to everything. We have our own points of view. We have our own personalities that you will see step forward. And they will make you smile and giggle at times. Some guides can be very, very serious indeed. Not me. But you see, this is why we say it is individual. And as you learn and grow down your path, your light will start to shine brighter and brighter. And your frequency and vibration will heighten. And as this happens, my dears, you will indeed find that you have new members being attracted by your light that wish to come and work with you. And again, you must start the process again of learning about the energy that you are connecting with. So yes, it is a never-ending circle, is it not, my friends? But it is surely a beautiful path indeed of pure love, light, and enlightenment. What more could you want from this? Now, with that being said, my friends, I am asking, are there any questions, please?
If anybody want any questions, you can put them in the chat if you have any questions. I do have one from Heike. He is asking, is there a hidden purpose behind the chaos we see now in the world?
Well, yes, of course there is, my dear. But the thing is, you see, you should not focus on the negativity. When things like this, the chaos upon your earth, you should be sending the love and light across, so it can help to rebuild and to change the energy that is residual around these, shall we say, catastrophes. But there is a purpose, there is a change. There is a change upon Mother Earth that is creating extreme weathers that you are experiencing at different points upon your planet. You see, and there is extreme energies being brought in from the central sun with vast blasts of radiation that is causing this ascension system within the human body. Some people will be feeling the ascension symptoms and feeling tired and deflated and feeling quite sad. Well, we say this to you to make sure that you ground your energies in, my dear ones, and make sure that you stay within your heart space, stay within that loving energy and send your light across. Things are being brought to the surface, you see, for there is a great change, there is a world awakening happening, and these things have to happen for to bring about the awakening process that is happening. Great change is coming. It will burn out and get better eventually, but not just yet. So remember to stay in the light, my friends, and to send the love. And be thankful and be grateful that it is not you. That it is not you. Does this answer your question, my dear?
Yes, thank you.
You are most welcome.
You're muted, Julie.
Just muted. Sorry, Spirit. How can a teenager find purpose in life without spirituality? Diane asked that question.
I am sorry, my dear. Can you repeat the question?
How can a teenager find his purpose in life without spirituality?
How can a teenager find its purpose in life without spirituality? Well, you see, there is one main purpose in life that you all forget about, and it is to enjoy your life. Your life is a gift. It is a gift to come down on the earth and to wander around in this duality, being allowed the freedom of choice to make mistakes and to hopefully learn by them. But some people do not learn straight away. It may take a few cycles to understand. For a teenager at the moment on the earth, there is a lot they are witnessing. But you are never given anything that you cannot handle, you see. There are very many coping mechanisms. Having the supportive parents does help, but yes, not all teenagers have the supportive parents. But you will see many teenagers change and blossom at various different rates. each one has a spiritual purpose down on earth. But like I said, you are born of free will, and it is pure personal choice whether you decide to awake or not. You will eventually awaken, whether it be in this lifetime or the next, or a parallel lifetime. But it is your choice down on earth. This is why it is a, how shall we say, difficult to explain. Because the Creator, God, loves you so much. He allows you to make the mistakes. But you see, the mistakes bring so much growth within your soul. And life lessons indeed. For you should realize by now, all of you on your spiritual path, that it is predestined. What you go through in life is put before you, but you choose whether to ignore it or not. But it will keep prodding, for it is predestined. Everyone that you meet on your earthly plane has been agreed before you come down to your earth. And you all have special soul gifts, but it is totally up to you whether you decide to use them or not. So when you feel within your heart that pulling, that wanting to know more, that feeling of you want to read books, you want to learn, this is your inner calling, you see. This is your soul telling you, this is something that we agreed to do when we came down here. So my advice, when you feel it in here, my friends, go forth and take that journey and just see where it leads you. You might be well surprised. I hope this answers your question, my dear.
Yes, thank you very much for your wisdom.
One more question. Donna asks, as we navigate through all these energies, positive and negative, how can we best protect our energies from absorbing these negative energies?
This is a very good question, my dear. Yes. There are very many routes that you can take to protect one's energy. And you will find many spiritual mentors talking about the importance of grounding your energy down. And this is grounding your energy into the heart of Gaia. For that has a special frequency, my friends. And it does pull your energy down, and it helps with the root chakra and the Ajna chakra. And that will help to hold your emotional state with strength. And it will help you to get through many a predicament indeed. But you should also check in with your energy, my friends. For most people that are on a spiritual path will find that they are a true empath. Now, the life of the empath is very difficult indeed. Other people's energies, other people's emotions, and eventually that will drag you down, and it will make you feel depressed, and it will make you feel energeticless. So, what can you do to help to build up your energy? It is very simple indeed. You are taught to sit in the presence of spirit, are you not? To sit with your team. Now, your team will also have some special angels and healing guides. So if you sit and open up your heart and just ask for these guides to come forward, then you can heal. Have you not heard of the expression, healer, heal thyself? For everyone is a healer, whether you know it or not, my friends. You all have the ability to heal yourselves. Yes, indeed. And with practice, you will find that this becomes easier with time. You can also sit and ask for the white light to surround you, to cleanse and recharge you. There are very many various different ways. You have to choose one that is right for you. And whether you sit with the frequency and vibration of beautiful music playing in the background can help to calm that tempered mind, can it not? That is up to you. Some people prefer to sit in the silence. So sit with your team and see what resonates with you, but to get you through all the troubles and woes and this negative energy that can bombard in. Ground your energy. Put that bubble of white light around you, because negative energy is an aspect of the darkness. And if you keep the lightness around you and keep your light within, this negativity cannot get in. So you see, again, practice makes perfect. I hope this answers your question, my dear.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, my dear. You are most welcome, and it was wonderful to be with you all again. Many blessings.
Mediums who sit before you. There are many here who are on a path of awakening. There are many here who have been on this path for a long time. There are some who are just getting started. Each of you have questions within your hearts, questions you send up to us, questions about yourself, your life, those who surround you, questions about us, questions about the validity of what it is you see before you, questions about the validity of your own soul's progression. As has been spoken here today by those of us who gather round, it is because you have come back to live an experience without the profound knowledge that each of you hold within. This is part of the game, you see, the rediscovery of yourself, your higher being, the rediscovery of us, the rediscovery of where you come from and who you are in truth. This rediscovery has a purpose, you see. The purpose is to evolve the being within, to awaken the being. For like a bear that goes into the cave in the darkness of winter, when you come back to the physical plane of existence, your higher being goes into a slumber, a sleep, so to speak. Although this higher being is always connected, always knowing, It is up to the self to reawaken. It is up to the physical being to align its properties in such a way that the self can begin to rise. Awaken to the source power within. This is a process for many, you see. Some seem to come back to this world with an awakened state that has a natural resilience to it. And in some respects, this is true. But each of you, as has been said, is on your own journey. And each of you find yourself here today for a reason. Curiosity is not the valid reason here. It is a higher purpose that you seek. We are proud to be part of your journey. We are proud to be part of the awakening of your higher being. For each time you come in contact with us, with a medium, you come in contact with your higher self. For they are all portals, you see, each medium who sits here before you. Portals to the world beyond. And as they are portals, so are you. You, of course, need to have trust in yourself. You, of course, need to have trust and faith in us. But what is most important here is an understanding of the being who resides within you, the higher frequency vibration that resonates through each of you. For it is time for you to come out of your cave and begin again anew. For a new generation is here now. We support this. All you must do to help tap into this frequency, if you are unsure, is to ask your higher self to wake up. Let your higher being know that you are ready to connect. Speak with yourself. See yourself as the light of many colors that you are. You may ask us for support as well, for we will help nudge that being within you. Now, we do not want to paint the picture that the being is dead asleep, for it is not, but there is a frequency and vibration that is not expressed until it is asked to do so. And this, our friends, is what we are trying to say. If you want to express within, then ask the being to wake up, light up, and connect with the physical self, for you are one, you see. Now, we are asked to keep this quick and brief, so we shall. Is there any questions?
Thank you. Yes. What role does individual healing play in collective healing? And that's from Heike. I'll repeat the question. What role does individual healing play in collective healing?
Here is the magic of that question, our friend. There is no individuality, you see. When you connect with spirit, you connect with all of creation. You connect with a frequency and a vibration that is beyond your understanding and ours. So when you heal, when you connect into the frequency, you are connecting into a collective energy, you see, drawing this energy down. Even if it is only yourself you seek to heal, the frequency is spread throughout the web of creation, and it affects many things. Most importantly, it affects the immediate around you, your home, your land, your family, your pets. your friends. As you heal, you raise your vibration and frequency. This stays raised for a period of time. So anyone you come in contact with will have the experience of this energy frequency lift. They may not know it, but it is so. So continue your work. Continue to work with vibration. Continue to understand what that means. Continue to work with the being within. Continue to heal. Continue to work from a place of love. And you will find that as your frequency lifts, so will the frequencies of those around you. Whether it is through healing, mediumship, prayer, whatever, it does not matter, you see, for it is the human that puts words to purpose. And this is part of the act, yes, but thought, as was said before, is all that needs to happen. Intention. The intention to heal thyself will heal the world. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Spirit.
you.
Does anyone else have any questions? Claire?
I'd like to ask, do we decide our spiritual purpose, or is it given to us as a task before we come here?
We would like to say this to your question. You have free will. You have it here because you have it in abundance through the energy being that you are. This is part of the process of reawakening, you see. For when you are spirit, and when you decide that you want to come back and live a physical existence, there is planning and strategy that does happen indeed. There is a generalized idea of the life that you want to live. There is a generalized idea of how you are going to approach your physical existence. Some spirits are more evolved. They have gained a standard of evolution while on the physical plane previous. This standard of evolution is part of the soul's evolution. What we mean by this is everything you learn in each existence that you experience becomes part of the DNA of the soul. It becomes part of the resonance of the soul, one that you can tap into, information that you can tap into. But a switch goes off when you come to the physical world. And before you enter, before you decide to come back, again, a plan is set in place. And you have the tools within the self to walk forward with purpose in your physical existence. But as you have free will, change happens. Shifts happen. You may have an idea of what it is you want to achieve, and then you meet someone new. You have a new experience that shifts you and your belief of where you want to go next. This, our friend, is spontaneous, you see, for that is the beauty of your physical existence and what the gift you have here to open up is you can choose whatever it is you want to do. Although there is a blueprint that may be laid down before you, depending on the evolution of the soul and the current physical experience, you will shift many times with many patterns and weave many different stories for yourself. The important thing here is to learn, to grow, to open yourself up to love, to wisdom and guidance, because this will lift your experience for your next life, and so on and so forth. There are some souls that have a set purpose before coming to the physical realm. These souls may be the leaders of your world, for example. They have such a determination before they come back. They know exactly whom it is they want to be and how it is they want to achieve it. These souls can be a bit stubborn, you see, but it is their free will to be so. They have a blueprint that is more solid, more aligned with who they feel they need to be in order to learn. There is nothing wrong with either approach. Just know that when you are in spirit, it is determined by who you are, how you express the experiences that you feel you may want to achieve here on the physical realm. And true to course, your energy frequency, as it is when you are first expressed, and as it is as you go through life's experiences, will change. It will lift or it will lower, and those experiences will be altered by the frequency and vibration that you hold at the time. We thank you for this question, and we wish you many blessings on your path. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Anyone else have a question? Don't be shy. Martin?
Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? This is an odd question, but I'm toying with the idea that if we are paralleled in lifetimes on this at the same time, parallel, could we not tune into the other side of ourselves and bring a gift that we wouldn't have on this planet and have that gift here as well?
Indeed you can, our friend, indeed you can. So the soul and the spirit, there is a great question here within the medium. Are they one and the same? Some believe they are, some believe they are not. What we will say to you based on our understanding, the soul is the life force of the spirit. The spirit is contained within the soul. The soul fragments, you see, and lives many different lives at one time, expresses itself in many different avenues. There are ways that you can, sitting here, the human that you are, with the expressed being inside of you, reach out to the other fragmented aspects of yourself and connect. You can have visions of this other self's experiences. Because it's energy and frequency, you can for sure adapt gifts and talents, experiences from these other beings, from these fragments of the self. The important thing to know here is through your evolution that these fragments all come back to the soul. These fragments get drawn back to the collective, you see. And the soul is an aspect of the collective. Therefore, not only may you reach out to the fragmented beings that are expressing themselves in different lifetimes, different planes of existence, you can access through the collective, which is what each of you do when you speak, when you allow us to speak through you, when you work as mediums, however this is. So yes, We ask that you try this with the expressed help and guidance of your guides, for this journey can be winding, you see, and you may tap into an expression of yourself that you do not wholly accept. And this can be a setback, so to speak, for it can cause a reaction within the higher self. But you can change this. If you connect with a fragment of yourself that is expressing in a way that you do not approve of, you can send this fragment energy, light, love, because it is all one. You are all one. We are all part of the same collective, you see. We thank you for this profound question and wish you much luck on your journey. Thank you.
Thank you indeed, my dear. Thank you so much for your lovely words.
Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your time.
We thank you each for the opportunity. We wish you many blessings on your path. Know that we are here for you, each of you. All you must do is call out and set an intention to connect. Thank you.
Allow us to step forward to the love of what you are, but also of the love that you experience throughout your life's journey. We bring you blessings, we bring you comfort on your path, for they are not easy. As you are aware, so are we. For we are in tune with your thoughts, with your aspirations, with your pitfalls, and of your journeys, your courage, of your strengths, but also of your commitments. Commitments to yourself, commitments to the great source, to the commitments of the love of the children, your friends, and the families that you hold within your heart space. Life, as you are aware, is such a beautiful gift. It is a gift. But some, not all, find this difficult. Day by day, it seems the same. Earth has been given time. Days, months, years, millenniums, decades, whatever you wish to call it. But look at it as night and day. A chance to enhance yourselves, to become greater, to grow, to know, to absorb all that surrounds you. Beauty, the warmth, the coldness, the rains, the winds. So let me pose a question, for I have heard so many. You receive a letter. You do not know what is in the letter until it is opened. Do you know what is inside of you? Have you opened it? Let us take this deeper or further. Let us present you with a box, sealed. Are you happy to open this box and find all the discoveries within? See this box as yourself. Allow yourself to open this box, to find all the goodies that lay within. You cannot take them all out at the same time. Allow what is to be taken out at the time that it is needed. Cherish that. Allow that to grow. Allow that, what you have taken from the box at that time, to benefit you, to enhance that particular part of your path on your journey. For life is multifaceted, and the soul and the spirit is eternal. Do not try to accomplish everything within one lifetime, for you will find that you may be swimming in too deep a water. If you do, then allow yourself to float for a while. Understand where you are before you take the next stroke. Allow yourselves to be. Allow yourselves to experience yourselves. Do not wish to be others, for others are not you. We are a collective. We are one. But like the diamond, it's most fascinating. So polish the side that you are. Allow that, what you are, to shine. Bring everything that you have within. Hold that within the love that you are. Keep the peace within yourself. You will experience many things throughout your life. Mind will carry you to places and scenarios that will never be. So we ask that when you are aware of these things, do not feed the mind with energy. Know where you are going. Ask yourselves, is this right for me? If it feels right, then it shall be right, for you will have that inner knowing. If there is doubt, then put it to one side for the time being. Many words will be spoken this evening. Perhaps things may confuse you, for we all have to be at a beginning, a start. This is not a race, my friends. It is a journey. It is a journey of love to be whole. It is a gift that you have chosen for yourselves to grow yourself and to help others as well. So we ask that as you lay the stones of your foundations, make them as solid as you can. For as you build upon them, they will always carry you higher, and they will not crumble from beneath your feet. Build your life on solidness, on love, on truth, the light of what you are. We do not know everything, but like yourselves, we are able to send thought, to ask questions, to seek. And for a lifetime, we learn so much within a physical life, with our senses. So when we come back from what you call the vow, we are free. We are free to learn. We have clarity. We are guided the same as you, as we try to guide you. Now, you may take a journey every day to your work, to your home, to somewhere where you wish to go. You know this journey, for you have traveled it many times. Do you continue to take the same path every time? Or do you feel that sometimes you may bring a little difference into it? Explore, my friends. Explore life and explore yourself, for you never know what you may find. I wish blessings, the greatest of journeys to unfold before you. If there may be any questions, I may be able to answer for you.
Thank you. There is a question from Sherry. Can you give me a more definitive direction as to what I should be doing within the next year? And that's from Sherry Maline.
I see a teepee around this lady. It has many colors, many patterns. And the door, made of a heavy cloth that lays open. There is warmth within. There is so much outside. There is a greatness to behold. Journey can be vast. But what is it that you wish to concentrate on? What is it that is in your desire? What is it that is your driving force within you? Is it that the fire, that the embers are showing you? Look, my dear, to where the smoke rises. Look, my dear, to where the wind blows. The path is there. It is lit. It is glowing. Trust within yourself. You are so mighty. You are so strong. As we said within this box, open it wide. Look towards the bottom of this box. You have looked at all the examples of everything. Trust your destiny. Trust your heart. And whatever you follow will be your truth. Do not try to accomplish so much. Just be yourself. Be the love that you are. Share what you are. It is time. It's time to share that which you are. Trust yourself. Can you accept this?
Yes, thank you.
Go forth. Carry your journey. Carry your light. Be that all that you are. With the strength of your will, you will succeed. We are behind you. We are beside you. We are your encouragement.
Mikey has a question. How can we live in greater harmony with the earth and each other?
Question, but such a simple question to answer. 3 words may be spoken. She is aware of these 3 words. Open your heart. Be all that is. Look through your eyes. See the beauty of the light rather than the darkness that the world can bring. We wish to heal so many things. We wish to bring so much comfort to others. The world is such a big population, so many souls, so many people, so many paths, so many journeys. All we can do is help the ones that are open to be helped. We ask to send love within to the world. We ask all to send love into the world. Positivity would always be helping the world, people. We cannot dissipate the darkness all at once, but by little and little, we can chip away at that rock until it becomes smaller and smaller. And with the love that we can all share, the rock shall crumble one day. When enlightenment comes, when awakening comes, when people listen to others, people awake to the truth. They listen to themselves rather than be guided and listening to others. They will find themselves. Sometimes life is so short, and it is only through an aging the human condition that one gets tired, and then one wishes to live in peace and wants to comfort instead of the mayhem of what is around. So one seeks one's shelter. One seeks oneself to find that peace. So keep sending the loving thoughts out to the skies, to the universe, to the love of yourself, to the earth, to all planets, to all stars, to all beings. For we are all one, and we are all connected with love. Hope this may have felt.
Thank you for the beautiful answer and guiding words.
Diane asked, she says, I feel a strong inner pull to move to another country, but I can't seem to figure out where. Do you have any advice on how to gain clarity, or feel into the right place for me?
I kind of feel that there is a joke within this one. Does she have a set of darts? Does she have a picture of the world? Let's be more serious. Many countries have different religions, different ways, different language, different acceptance amongst the people. Many places that you go, have been, or wish to go, can bring further enlightenment. Is it this what you seek? Is it a different understanding, a different being, or perhaps a different angle to look at something? For there are many ways, many angles to look at the same concept of the same thing. One may seek adventure, for one can be tired of the monotony within the daily life, within a certain place. What is it that you will leave behind? For everything that is within you will go with you. So nothing is left behind. So if you are to explore, to seek, then I say go forward and find your journey elsewhere. For life is an experience, and we do not wish for anyone to come to the end of this earthly life, only to say, I wish I did this. We do not wish you to have any regrets within your journey of your life's being on. So if you are feeling the urge and that pull to go somewhere else, no. Experience this. You can always return. It is not right. There are many branches on the tree. many limbs that carry far out into the light. Travel along that limb, that branch, to the tip, so that you may see further. And once you have seen, allow yourself to journey back, to climb higher within the tree, to take another limb, to go further forward. Is that not a journey to behold? The world is such a small place, but it seems so vast. For when we stay upon the ground, where we find ourselves at present. So journey if that is your desire. Do not allow yourself to have regrets. Allow yourself to have experiences, joyfulness, happiness. We give you our blessings.
Thank you so much for your kind words and your guidance.
Thank you, Spirit. Bravo. Bravo to all the mediums. Did you guys want to ask any of them any questions before you go? We thank you so much, everyone, for your support of our mediums, for coming to their wonderful guides, their wonderful answers to the questions. And again, thank you so much for your support. Blessings to you all. My class, stay behind. Thank you, everyone.
Good job, Thank you,
guys.
everyone.
Guys.
Wonderful session. Thank you.
Julie.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you guys rocked. There we go.
I saw
Okay.
Sue there. I was like, Sue should be here.
Yeah. How you guys feel?
Yeah, exactly, Kaz.
I know you haven't stayed down for you actually I was going to tell a couple of you if you didn't want to stay down and but anyway, you did great. I don't know. You stayed down for a long time. James, you went pretty deep.
My guide was coming in. At one time I could feel like cheeks upon my cheeks. It was almost as if I was like sort of like and then I just every time they just come closer and the hold, it was just so nice. There was no fear, no anxiety, no, it was just so so beautiful. It was it was so nice.
I think it's great that y'all sat for quite a while before to probably help calm your nerves and put you into a good state of trance. The you had a spirit on your head. I hope I captured it. I haven't looked. James, every time you bent down, I saw this. It looked like Mother Mia. Mother Mira. Meera. I think that's how you pronounce her name. But I'm not sure. I was like, what is that, Mother Mira? Anyway. And then Kaz, you had something going on in the back of your wall too. So y'all really did good. You did a great job.
Wasn't this lady?
Oh my gosh. That's Ma.
It's Ma.
Yeah.
Yes. Ma. I have Ma.
Could have been. I'll have to look. Hopefully I captured it.
By my side in, and I ask her to be, well, she's here with all my crystals and little bits and pieces and my trumpet and everything, and that yeah.
Maybe it was her on top of your head. There was definitely a spirit on top of your head, and it might have been Ma.
It's lovely. Wow.
Cool.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
The opportunity, Julie.
You guys rock. Y'all were really great. So we'll have to do it again. It doesn't feel good. But you guys just felt at peace and everything. And thank you, Claire and Martin, for bringing out questions, and Shauna. I know, but you see where people ask for guidance, bless their hearts, but about their life or their future. My guides don't know what they're going to be doing in a year from now or where to move to, but your guides answered the questions very well, James. Very good. Everybody's guides answered questions really well. I thought, wow.
As long as they can take something from it, Julian, it helps them, or it just gives them that little bit more incentive to do something, because you've just got to keep pressing forward. I mean, that's why I couldn't write a biography. It's like I can't.
I know, but
I couldn't label anything. I couldn't put anything.
It's okay.
But all I could say was really, it's like, just put me up there as a work in progress.
So I everyone for Shauna, I wouldn't have unmuted Gary properly.
I wondered if I wasn't muted. I had that feeling because I didn't hear the little bloop bloop.
We didn't miss it.
Yeah, we started talking. I was like, "Oh, wait a minute," but I don't want to say it out loud because it would throw you off. So I just typed it in the chat, like, "She muted."
Thanks,
She
Shauna.
caught it, but it might have been
Thanks for having my back.
I know, right? Next time, no one's getting muted.
Yeah, that's got to be tough.
The energy was so strong; it was really pulling me. It was pulling my stomach, my solar plex, everything. Do you guys feel it?
I did.
Yeah, it was.
I I was sitting down with you guys at first, and I didn't even know they came in the room. Like I didn't hear anybody, or I didn't hear any noise. So I opened my eyes, like, oh, Alan here. You know.
Yeah, Raymond came. He stayed the first half. He had to leave to go to work. He works as a bouncer on Saturday evenings. So.
Well,
Remindus. I can't pronounce it.
sorry.
Did you say James?
When Anna spoke, first of all, and she said that guides could see everybody. My third eye just was going. It really started to get stronger and stronger, and I could just feel the energy just building up and building up in my third eye. It was amazing. Yeah, it was, wow.
Cool. She wore her Native American necklace, and you have a bracelet or a ring on or something? Anna?
Have what?
A bracelet or ring on?
Oh, I wear this ring all the time.
Yeah, it's
Turquoise
Native
stuff.
American. I have saved from a tribe just like that. Not just like that, but similar to it. And
Yeah, these are both Navajo pieces. And I wear my vest that the holy man gave me from the Cree tribe in Manitoba. So
that's awesome.
It helps me feel connected to the ancestors. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the connection with the ancestors. We'll start putting that into our trance, guys, into our classes. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. I don't want to leave the energy again, but you know, life calls us. Y'all rock. I'll upload it and put it on YouTube and on the page. Hopefully, I go camping Monday, so hopefully before I leave Monday.
Cool. Have
You're
fun
back.
camping.
Are you back
Thank
Saturday?
you.
In time? Okay.
Oh, I'll be back. I'm
Okay.
right next
Have
Friday.
fun.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Bless everyone.
Have fun. See you later.
Guys. Bye.
time.
Thank you all.